going on, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic week. It is day number 10 of the 28-day challenge. I'm Ryan. This is Cynthia again. We're here at the AMP Studios. Today, we're really gonna focus on your chest and your triceps in this workout, okay? Make sure that you take that pre-workout 15, 20, 30 minutes before your workout so you're ready to go. Again, we have a great stimulant-free pre-workout on our website. Make sure you check it out, all right? It's also important you're getting your stretching in. We recommend that you have some static stretching, leading into some dynamic stretching, and then do the workout. It's also important to make sure you're stretching after the workouts, okay? We're only giving you 20 minutes of workout time for all you busy people out there that don't have a lot of time, but try to get some stretching in, even if it's just 2, 3, 4 days a week. It's gonna improve all of your workouts, all right? We're gonna get her started here. Again, we have the timer up on the screen. The exercises pop up there as well. We have all of them in the description as well, all right? I have a watch on. I'm gonna lead her through it. So if you can't follow along on the screen, make sure you have a timer. Your phone, a watch, whatever it takes. These are timed exercises. All right, she's gonna start off with a chest press today. Again, her station is always set up. She has everything she needs around her. She's gonna work it off of a ball today. All right, so as we work that, scoot on over, stand right there's your spot, don't fall. I'm setting it up for her. And we're gonna start her off in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, we chose to use the ball today instead of the bench. If you don't have a workout ball available to you, just use the bench, okay? If you don't have a bench, use a step, use whatever is available to you for the exercise. Right here, she's just working a normal chest press. Her palms are facing away from her here. She's just trying to get it down to about her chest level and then bring it up to the top. Work with a weight you can work for 60 seconds and make sure you're using that full range of motion as we work out. Don't stop really short and then stop at the top. You want to get as low as you can, stretch that chest, then bring it up and touch them at the top. Again, this is a timed exercise. She's working it for 60 seconds. Our second exercise is a fly, so she's gonna have to switch weights. Try to go a little bit lighter on the fly. It's a little bit more challenging than the chest press. All right, so then grab those other weights. She's gonna drop them down. Again, her station is all right here. Everything she needs is right here, so she can jump right into it. Again, she's gonna start with those dumbbells together. She's gonna go nice and wide. Should feel like you're opening your arms for a big hug and then returning them, feeling like you are giving that hug. Again, you can see these dumbbells stay in line with her shoulders. They're not dropping way back behind her head, and they're not dropping towards her hips. Again, you want to reach out and try to keep your hands in line with your shoulders as you work that chest fly. Again, choose your weights correctly. We're looking for those weights that you can hit for 60 seconds. We've said it 1,000 times. If you haven't watched our other videos, if you need lighter weights at 80 point, grab lighter weights. We want good form, and we want 0 injuries. Good job, Sam. Keep working it here. All right, let's go back to those heavier weights. Now we're gonna work into a hammer press. Again, we're sticking to the ball, so she's going back to her heavier weights. This time she's gonna keep her hands nice and tucked to her body, and she's gonna press straight up. Roll back a little more on the ball so you have a little more room right there. Again, you want your shoulders slightly hanging off of the back of the ball on this one. That means her head is dangling there. She's balancing her spine and core as she works. Again, the range of motion on the ball is going to be a little more limited on that hammer because the width of the ball. A lot of you guys might be working on smaller balls, so you actually have more room to get those arms down and actually be able to touch your chest with those dumbbells. This is a bigger exercise ball, so it's kind of limiting her range of motion. She's not able to get all the way down, but she's doing the best to return them as close to her chest as she can, then reaching up to the top to complete the exercise. Good job, Sin. Keep working it back to the fly. She's gonna drop those heavy weights again, going back to her other set for her fly. This is our second time on that fly exercise. Good. Again, it's important that you work on your form here. For a lot of you, this might be a tough exercise. You really want to have a slight little bend in her arms, just like she has, and then just feel like you're opening your arms for that hug. It's that simple, all right? A lot of people just wobble their arms around. to get lost on this exercise. It's just really easy. Little slight bend, open your arms for the hug, bring them back, feel like you're hugging somebody, try to touch those dumbbells at the top. She's gonna keep working it here. She's probably got another good 10 reps in her. Then we're gonna give her her first rest, all right? We're working these top exercises 2 times through. So that means we're gonna work these all the way back through. Chest, fly, hammer press, and fly again, and then her second round of rest. Good job, Sin. Go ahead, drop those weights. Grab your rest here. Fantastic job. Again, headed into our first rest period here, 60 seconds to catch your breath. Make sure you take time and recover in between your exercises. Again, we're only 10 days into this challenge. So a lot of you guys might still be deconditioned. You might need to catch your breath for a little bit longer than 60 seconds. Make sure you take your time, grab your drink, make sure you get some of that pre-eat, some of that recharge. We have some keto coming soon. So if you catch this video somewhere in July, August, somewhere around there, we'll have a keto product for you as well. Gives you a lot of great natural energy. And again, no sugar, all naturally formulated. A little bit longer on that rest. Again, if you're one of those people that need more time, make sure you hit that pause button, just catch your breath, continue to rest, and as soon as you're ready, hit play again, then get back to those exercises. All right, so let's set it up. Headed back into it, she's gonna grab that med ball again. She's gonna grab her weights. Starting her back up. In 3, 2, 1, here she goes. She's back at it. Back into the chest press, same instructions as the first time. Again, we're just repeating those exercises we just worked. Good job, Sin. Again, as you can see on her hands here, they are even with her shoulders. Don't let them fly back on you. Don't let them go forward on you. Balance them. Tighten your core. Nice, smooth movement. Again, try to get deep into that exercise. You don't have to touch your chest with them, but try to get close. And again, depends on what size ball you're using here. If you're using that bigger exercise ball, that outside width is going to prevent you from getting really deep into it. But if you got one of those smaller balls, it might give you a little bit more room to get a little bit deeper. Or again, if you don't have those balls, make sure you grab a bench and let's just work this on a bench. Good job, Sin. Give me about 3 more reps here. Make sure you're breathing, everybody. Don't hold your breath. And switch it. Headed into that next one again. She's got all her weights ready. She's gonna stay right there, right back into it. Again, on that fly, you want those shoulders hanging off just a little bit extra, so you're gonna push yourself a little bit farther back on that ball. Again, really giving those shoulders a little bit of target room there. Again, opening it up, working through that shoulder, working into that chest, a little bit of that lat on that balance movement. Again, she's taking her time, getting nice, good reps. Good job, Sin. Keep working it. Keep working it at home, everybody. Keep working through this exercise. Again, it's not a race. Don't have to get 100 reps. Let's try to get as many good reps as you can. I think she's got about 2 or 3 more in her. We're going to switch back to that hammer press. And switch it, Sin. Good job. Again, it's important to keep your weights close to your station. That way we're not wasting time. She's right back into it. That took her about 2 or 3 seconds to make that switch. Again, for a lot of you guys that are challenged with your time, make sure you're using it wisely. As you can see on that hammer press, we go over it all the time here. Our hands face each other all the time on a hammer press. Anytime you work a hammer exercise, whether it's shoulders, chest, whatever it is, biceps, your palms will face each other as we work the movement. Again, nice and smooth down. She's letting it come down. Her triceps are controlling it. She's bringing it back up. She's getting a nice squeeze at the top. Should really be able to feel it in your chest as you squeeze to that top part of the movement. Good job, Sin. Keep working. Breathe, Sin, breathe. Everybody at home, again, breathe. When you're working chest, a lot of people hold their breath. You have to breathe as you work. And switch it back to the fly. She's back at it here again. Headed to that fly that second time. Again, we want to scoot back just a little bit on that ball. A little bit more, Sin. Move your body, not the ball. That a girl. As you can see, she's back a little bit here. Her head should be slightly off the ball. Don't rest your head on the ball there. You want to try to be up in that upward movement here, okay? Again, we're doing it on a stability ball because this is engaging our core as we work the exercise. So it's a little bit more challenging than it would be if you were on this bench, okay? Again, keep that head up. Your shoulders should be slightly off the back. Again, opening those arms. Hands even with the shoulders. Big open arms for the hugs. Bring them back for that squeeze at the top. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Again, breathe. So many people during chest exercises hold their breath. Make sure you're breathing. And rest. Fantastic job. Way to work it all the way through that first round. Again, we work each exercise twice in round 1. We're gonna catch a 60-second break here. Then we're gonna head back to it. Round 2, we're really gonna still continue to work your chest and your triceps, all right? Today is chest and tris. Week 2 is more about strength, so we're trying to focus more on strength exercises. We've kind of worked through every other muscle group already. Now we're on to your chest and tris. Again, at any point you need to hit pause, catch your breath, grab some water, grab some recharge, whatever you need. We'll be right back at it here. A little bit more rest time, then we're headed into it. Our first exercise is going to be a med ball push-up. All right, everybody, we're back at it. We're gonna start it off with a 60-second med ball push-up. She's gonna be alternating the med ball from left to right as we work here. We'll also have a couple modifications for you, so if you're one of those people who don't think you can do it, we'll make sure we show you those modifications as we go. All right, Cynthia, get ready. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, start it up. As you can see, she's in a full push-up position. She's just moving the ball left to right as she works the push-up. It's really simple here. Just kind of push it from one side, do a push-up, push it to the other side, do the push-up. Go down to your knees here, Cyn. Here's your first modification. You can go down to your knees and still work the same rotation. Ball to the side, ball to the other side. All right? Here's your next modification. Stay on that left side, Cyn. Keep working it. Keep the ball on one side for 30 seconds. Then switch it to the other side for 30 seconds. So a couple different modifications for you. That way, if you're challenged, you can work it any way you can. She's back at it, regular here. Again, regular push-up position, just alternating the ball left and right as she works the push-up. Couple more here, Cyn, one on each side. Got it, girl. Here we go to those dips. She's gonna grab her dumbbell. She's gonna head over to the bench back here. Take that nice seat. Let's get straight into it. Dumbbell in between her legs, her hands on the back of the bench. Move that booty off. You're just bending at the elbows. Such a simple exercise here, all right? All you have to do is bend your elbows and let your bottom drop down to the ground, okay? Again, we're working for 60 seconds here. She does have weight. You saw her move her feet closer towards her body. The closer those feet get to your body, the easier this exercise is gonna be. Move them out a little bit, Cyn. The farther you move them away from you, the more challenging this exercise is gonna be. At any point, if it becomes too challenging, just drop that weight and continue to work it. But if you drop it, I want your feet all the way out in front of you, all right? That's how we wanna work this exercise. All right, Cyn, back on the ball here. Headed back to that med ball into a push-up again. This time we're not moving the ball. We're just gonna keep both hands on the ball the entire time for the 60 seconds. As you can see, she's already starting in a modified position, which is totally okay, all right? We'll make sure we pop her up for a couple regular ones so you can see the regular position, but it is okay to start in that modified position. As you can see, you want to try to get your chest as close to this ball as you can, all right? Don't look for 100 reps. Give me 10 good reps. Get low, get your chest on top of that ball. Pop up, show them the regular ones in. As you can see, it's a little more challenging here. If you got to get a wide stance, you can get a wide stance, turn it into a tripod, really try to press. Good job, Cyn. Here we go. Switch it back to that dip. Let's do them all body weight this time, no weight. So she's gonna work this whole set with just her body weight, no weight. If you wanna use that weight, challenge yourself, use that weight. I just want her to rep these out here. Again, get those feet a little bit farther out in front of you, Cyn. Keep that weight on those heels. Again, we're just bending at the arms and letting our booty drop towards the ground. Once this arm gets to a 90-degree angle, push yourself back up to the top. Take your time, work at a good pace. Don't let yourself drift, stay tight to the bench. As you can see, she's getting a little tired, so her body's drifting from the bench. You want to focus on your body going straight up and down. Don't let yourself drift out from the bench. That girl. Keep pushing them. Keep pushing yourself at home. Again, this is a challenging exercise. Working it through. Keep challenging yourselves. And rest. Fantastic job there, guys. First time through round 2. Again, catch your breath, grab your water. We'll be right back at it. Again, at any point, if you're watching this video and you need to catch your breath, make sure you catch your breath. Again, we're challenging yourselves. We want you to be the best you can be, but make sure you do not injure yourself. Take your time, get yourself through the workout. Again, this is a 20-minute workout, but if it takes you 40 minutes to do this 20 minutes, that's perfectly okay. Everybody has to start somewhere, all right? So just make sure you challenge yourself to the best of your ability without hurting yourself or going too far. She's got a little bit more rest time here. We're about to wrap up that rest and get back at it. Headed into that med ball push-up again. This time again, still pushing it left, pushing it right, back and forth for 60 seconds. All right, Cyn, get yourself ready. We're down in that push-up position. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rotating back and forth. As you can see, Cyn starts off with a little bit wider stance here. Again, that's going to give you a little bit better base as you work. The wider that stance is, the more stability your body's gonna have. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, bring those feet closer together. You know, if you have to at some point again, show them the mod, down to the knees. Again, if you have to go side to side from the knees, totally okay to go down to your knees. But again, try to get as many reps as you can from that regular position. If you go down to those knees, get 1, 2, 3 reps, whatever it takes to kind of release the pressure, then let's get back to the regular exercise. Good job, Cyn. Way to push yourself today. Good job at everybody at home. Keep pushing it. Just got a couple more, one more on each side. And she's headed back to the dip, straight into it. She's gonna go with a lighter weight this time. Again, you can do these body weight, you can do them with weight, your choice. Again, the more challenging you want it to be, the heavier the weight's gonna be. If you need help, drop the weight down. Come on, Cyn, bend those arms. Atta girl. Remember, bend your arms, don't fight it. Don't just let your booty drop. You have to bend your arms. All that motion comes in just letting your elbow push back. Feel like your elbow is pushing backwards here, and just let your arm fall as you fall with it. It's real simple. Bend your arm, push that elbow back, let the booty drop down towards the ground. As you can see, she's trying to keep that weight on her heels so she can't press with her feet. Again, we want to try to keep that pressure on those heels or those feet as far away from you as possible so that your feet are not helping push you up. You want your triceps doing the work here. And switch. Fantastic job. Back to the ball here. Straight into it, Cyn. Let's work it. Again, starting from that modified position, this double hand push-up from the ball is a super challenging exercise. So if you have to start on your knees, start on your knees. If at some point you can get a real one, and then at the end you can get a real one, try to get as many real push-ups as you can. But again, if you need to start modified, start modified. You can see she's working at a good pace. She's taking her time. Again, if you can knock out 100 of these, That's fantastic. Most of us can only knock out 10, maybe 15 push-ups using good form in that full 60 seconds. So if you're in that range, you're doing good. If you're not there yet, just keep challenging yourself. We'll get you there. One more, Sin. Fantastic job. Here we go, moving it back to that dip here. This is our last time on a dip. And since this is the second time through our second round, she's gonna finish it off with a 2-minute tricep kickback. So we're really blasting these triceps here the last time through, all right? So again, there's no rest after this dip. She's gonna stand up, she's gonna grab her dumbbells. There's 2 parts to these last 2 minutes. She's gonna go a little bit heavier on the first 60 seconds, then she's gonna drop the weight down, and she's gonna really burn them out for the last 60 seconds of the day. Good job, Sin. Keep pushing yourselves here. Good. As you can see, weights on the heels. So get a nice bend in the arms, finishing at 90-degree arm position. 2 minutes of the day, everybody. This is where you gotta dig deep, find that last little bit of energy. Here she goes. She's in a nice position, nice athletic position. Good bend in the knees, nice flat back here. Again, she's keeping those arms tight to the body. We're not letting them fly. As you can see, her arms are even with her back. All she's doing is bending at that elbow and throwing that dumbbell up towards the ceiling. You're in a good position when that dumbbell gets a little bit higher than your booty. Make sure you choose a weight that you can move here, all right? Bring that weight up to your shoulders, lock it in, then drive it back and really squeeze those triceps at the back of this exercise. Good job, Sin. Keep bringing it here. You're almost through that first 60 seconds. Again, we're gonna finish it off. She's gonna drop it down. Give me 2 more, Sin. 1, 2, grab that lighter weight. Here we go, last 60 seconds of the day, everybody. Again, this is where you gotta step it up. Dig deep, give me that last little bit of energy. This is the burnout set. Really kicking your triceps butt here, all right? Let's work it. Again, keep that nice tight, arms into the side, driving those dumbbells back, get a good squeeze. Make sure you're using full range. To the shoulders, bring them back, squeeze. Again, stopping where your arm gets totally straight. Dumbbell coming just a little bit higher than your booty at that finishing position. We're almost home, everybody. Keep working. Good job, Sin. Keep pushing yourself. Again, nice athletic position. Choose your weights accordingly. It's okay to go lighter here. Use 1 pound dumbbells, 2 pound, 5 pounders, whatever it takes. Just make sure you get a good burnout on this last set. Here you go, Sin. 3 more. Pump them out. 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic job. Way to work it, everybody at home. Again, thank you so much for joining us. That's 10 days in the books. We hope you're following along on our YouTube channel. You're checking us out on our Instagram, and you're heading on over to our website to check out our great products. Again, I'm Ryan. This is Cynthia. We're at the AMP Studios. Got another great one coming at you tomorrow. We'll see you soon. Get yourselves ready for tomorrow's workout. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.